Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to my playthrough of Spyro Prototype Chilled. So as a reminder, this series is meant to be chill and relaxing and a place where we can unwind and not have to talk about negative, sad topics or the things that are going on all around us that we can't seem to escape. Now, I will say that unfortunately, when I got into Wizard Peak, I saw something weird, and I'll show you. I'll show you right now. If we go to our inventory and we look, Wizard Peak has 130 gems collected and 1 dragon. I do not recall doing this, but that does not mean that I didn't. However, rather than going all the way through the game again, just to get back to a fresh version, I decided that it doesn't really matter, because it seems like I've been back through here before. Nothing too different is going on in Wizard Peak, and the dragon that we rescued I will replay so that we can see the intended dialogue, which is this dragon right here. Replay dragon. Oh my goodness, I won't. That feature's not yet available. I figured it would let us replay the dialogue, but that's okay. I don't believe it was anything ridiculously interesting, and I'm not really sure why this is complete. I was trying to figure out if I had already recorded it, but I don't see any footage. Ah! We have to be calm today. We have to be calm. We can't lose it. So let's start by taking him out really fast so he doesn't try to ruin our day again. Ah, yes. So we will do what we can calmly as we can. Emphasis on remaining calm. Yeah. So I do believe that Wizard Peak doesn't seem to have as many changes as some of the other levels might, and as I've said in previous parts, if you would like to drop any changes that you notice that I don't put out, if you'd like to drop them in the comments, I would love to hear from you, and we'll review them together, because sometimes I just miss things. I don't know, you know. The fun part about this is that I'm figuring this out as I go along. I've never watched a full playthrough of this, so actually let's go ahead and get this dragon. So the dragon says, there's much more to do. Mountains to climb, peaks to conquer. Very inspirational dialogue here. It feels very daunting yet motivational. You know, there's a lot more to do. Well, that could be stressful if we wanted to think negatively about it, but if we want to take a positive angle, we could say there's so much more to do. So many more mountains to climb, peaks to conquer. I think that's pretty cool if you ask me. And like always, we have this very random egg thief hanging out on this ledge. I mean, truthfully, I cannot imagine just standing back here waiting for a dragon to come chase me. I mean, look at this. No railing. Look how far down that you would go if you were to fall. I never felt scared of heights very often as a kid. I was always claustrophobic, but I never feared heights too badly. Oh no, I say as I fall, but the older I get, the older I get, the more heights bother me. I really have a hard time with heights. Also, another thing I will say about this prototype that I've noticed is Spyro's steering is way touchier. And that could be my controller, but when I glide, let me show you. When I glide, I feel like I just jerk really quickly, and it's way harder to steer him. It's almost like if the steering in your vehicle is messed up because your alignment is messed up, like your wheels are out of alignment. That's kind of what it feels like. It feels like I'm fighting the steering wheel, if you will. Yes, I'm a copywriter for the automotive world, so sometimes I make bad puns with vehicles out of habit. So this dragon says, "Thank you for rescuing me, Spyro." So at this point, they had not put in the dialogue about going back to the artisan's homeworld and stepping on the stones to unlock Sunny Flight. Also, was this pool always here? I was thinking it was just that one, but maybe not. So let's see. We do need more gems than just that 10-pointer over there. So let's go figure out where the rest of our gems went. Ah, yes. Yes, we have not done this section yet. I recently did Wizard Peak in Spyro Classic, and it's confusing me, especially because this level was already partially done on a save state that I'm only using for this Let's Play. I'm still confused about that, but it feels like I just did this, but apparently I did not do it in this prototype episode. It's very difficult to keep up with how much Spyro you have played when you are as obsessed with nostalgia and comfort as I am. And speaking of nostalgia and comfort, I have been making videos on loops in the Spyro universe. Right now, at the time of recording, I know that I have 2 hours of Spyro skating in Midnight Towers, and Midnight Towers is actually a revamped, different version of Enchanted Towers Skate Park in Spyro 3.5 Forgotten Realms mod. So I have that up. I'll have linked it in the cards by now. And then another one I just recently did is 5 hours of walking, gliding, and swimming in the Autumn Plains. And let me tell you, I did not realize how much that I needed that. I did not realize how much I needed that. I will plug those here. If you like background noise and you're a big fan of Spyro, they are super handy. Now next time, we will conquer Boss. Boss is, of course, Blowhard. Let's see what Blowhard has to offer in the next part. Until then, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you're enjoying my content, and I'll see you next time.